15 months. Michael Cook is finally back in the studio with us, and it's so good to see you in person. I know we've been virtually doing all of our communications with what's happening at the movies, and it's so nice to have you back in studio.
Glad to be back.
And you have two movies today. Now, this is Fast and the Furious 9 and then Good on Paper. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's talk about Fast and the Furious number 9. Nine in the series. It's been going on for about 20 years. And, of course, the gang is all back. It stars Vin Diesel. He's the head of the Toretto family, along with Michelle Rodriguez, and there's a bunch of too many cast members to name. Basic plot line is Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez are living a quiet life. They're brought back into it to capture some kind of device that would allow the evildoers to take control over every weapon system in the country.
Okay.
Does the plot really matter? No, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of car chases. John Cena is in this movie. He plays Vin Diesel's estranged brother who is working for the other side. And so, of course, there's a lot of, growling at each other and stare-offs as they try to fight their way, frankly, across the world. Charlize Theron, you saw her a moment ago, she's back as one of the villains trying to, of course, take over the world for a lot of money. Listen, these movies, when you go to see a Fast and the Furious movie, you know what to expect. They're supposed to be car chases that are just mind-boggling, where they're driving off cliffs. I mean, sometimes they take it too far. There's literally a plot line where they take a Pontiac Fiero and put it into space with people in it.
Okay.
I mean, literally people in a Pontiac Fiero in space. So, of course, this is crazy, over the top, in every which way you can think of. This is probably the 5th one I've seen that we've actually reviewed on the air together. This one was 2.5 hours long, and there's a lot of flashbacks to the family story, why were John Cena and Vin Diesel estranged as brothers. It just sort of dragged at times, where it just didn't quite, you just wanted it to hurry up and be over. I mean, again, if you like these kind of genre films, that might be for you. For me, all in all, it was average, okay. I give this a 7 out of 10.
A 7 out of 10. I even noticed, like, even on the YouTube previews, the lines that they were given as actors, you could tell they were kind of making fun of, well, what are we going to do this time with the cars? Who are, going to get left out of the dust with everything else going on there?
And it's playing at theaters, too. So
in theaters, June 25th. And now we're going to move on to Good on Paper. This one's on Netflix, you said.
Correct. On Netflix. This is a new movie just premiered this week with Iliza Shlesinger. In real life, Iliza Shlesinger is a stand-up comedian. Here, this story is based, according to her, based on a true story where she meets a man on a plane. They become friends, and then slowly they become boyfriend and girlfriend. And he seems like a good guy. He's got a good job. He went to Yale Law School. He's buying a house in Beverly Hills. I mean, checks off every box you can think of. But then as the movie goes on, it's clear that maybe it's something not right. And then actually it becomes clear in this, you see the gentleman with Iliza, that he's just telling outright lies about his life, and Iliza is kind of spiraling in what in the world is going on. At times it's supposed to be kind of a combination of comedy, a little bit of drama, and I would call it, maybe some people call it a rom-con, right? Because the guy has been conning her throughout the movie. Margaret Cho is fantastic as one of her best friends, and Rebecca Rittenhouse is also a supporting character that I thought had great comedic chops. This movie, Iliza Shlesinger, really is very charming on film. She's very appealing. Sometimes her comedy can be a little bit too, not really crazy about it at times, but here I really enjoyed her as a comedic actress with some dramatic moments. But the film just kind of got ridiculous, and that in the third act, it just completely falls apart, where you just, it's like, come on, people. I know it's a movie, you're supposed to suspend disbelief, but this one, in the end, just really didn't work. I hope that Iliza Shlesinger will do more movies. All in all, I give this a 6 out of 10.
A 6 out of 10 for Good on Paper, and a 7 out of 10 for F9.
Correct.
Or Fast and Furious 9. I don't know which way you want to say it there. There's been a lot of them. Michael Cook, thank you so much for coming in. I like the haircut, too. Although the long hair, I was getting used to it. So it's good to have you back in studio. Of course, we're going to have